Hey everyone, it's Dan Sfair from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, that website address is theclinicaltrialsguru.com. I just got asked an interesting question through a friend of the Guru, the Clinical Trials Guru program, Darshan Kulkarni. For those of you who want to follow him on Twitter, it's at FDA Lawyers. He basically said he got a question from someone interested in joining a study, and he thought it was interesting. And I have done videos on this in the past, but it's been a while, so I figured out how to redo it. It's what questions patients or study participants should be asking the research clinics or the research sites. Now, this assumes that you, the research participant or the patient, understands, first of all, what a clinical trial is all about, understands all the basics about what a clinical trial is, and understands about the study that they want to join, as far as the side effects, the informed consent, all that kind of stuff. Because if you don't know those things, you should definitely start with that. But let's assume you know that stuff. You just want to ask the site a question. Maybe you have a choice of several research clinics and who are doing the same studies, which is often the case in big cities like Los Angeles, where I'm at, or New York. So maybe you have a choice of several research clinics doing the similar study. What should you ask the site? First of all, you should ask them. First of all, if you are in a place, in a city like this where you have a choice of choosing between different research clinics, that's a luxury. Many people don't have that. So first of all, this is a good thing. Now what you want to ask is who will be the study coordinator, because this is the person you're going to be spending 80% of your time with while you're in the study. It's almost even more important than asking who is the principal investigator or the study doctor, because you'll be dealing with him or her for sure, but you'll be dealing with the study coordinator constantly. They're going to be the ones calling you, reminding you of your appointments. They're going to be the first ones usually to greet you when you come to the clinic. They're going to be the ones who draw your blood, do your ECGs, get to know very intimate details about you. You want to make sure you're comfortable with the research coordinator. That's the number one most important thing. So you should ask the research site, who will be my study coordinator? If possible, talk to them for a little bit. Get to know them. What is their personality like? Are they rushing you? Are they trying to brush you off? Are they avoiding your questions? Are they trying to dodge answering your questions? Do they seem overworked? Do they seem too busy? Sometimes that happens. And I mean, these research clinics can get pretty busy at times. It's nothing against the study coordinator. But you will be spending your time with them. And usually you can get a good sense of what a person's like. Like, is this person just someone you don't want to deal with? That's probably not a good idea. If you don't get along with this person, you probably won't have a good experience in the study. So definitely find out. I would recommend the most important thing would be find out who the study coordinator is, ask who they are, try to talk to them, get to know them, have them pre-screen you. That'd be a good way for you to get to know who they are without you having to worry about wasting their time. If they're pre-screening you, that means they're checking to see if you qualify for the study, but you'll get to learn a lot about this person. Personalities, are you compatible with him or her? It sounds trivial, but these are things that are important. Another thing is, how long has the research clinic been around? Are they in financial trouble? Have they been around for a long time? How many staff members do they have? What happens if a study coordinator is sick? Or if they have too few staff, what happens if they're very busy and they schedule tons of patients for that day? How long are you going to be waiting in the waiting room? So you can ask. Don't be afraid to ask things like that. Like, how long will I be waiting in the waiting room? How many coordinators do you have per study? How many staff members do you have here? I mean, these are things you can ask, or you can also see if you actually go into the clinic. That's another good question to ask. And another one is, you want to ask them if they have GCP training, which most of them will have it, but if you want to throw them for a loop and kind of show off that you know a little bit, or that you're knowledgeable, ask them that. Those are the important things. And also, if you go into the clinic, is it clean? Do you feel comfortable? Does it look like a medical clinic, or does it look like a rundown place? How long does it take them to answer phone calls? Another thing is, when are they scheduling you? Now, a lot of the good research clinics have long waiting lists because everyone wants to go there. You also want to ask, how much you get paid. Is transportation included? Do they provide transportation? Do they provide daycare? These kind of questions. So that's a few questions. You should start with those. And if you need more specific help, please ask Darshan, or now you can ask me through Twitter, or you can email me, dan@theclinicaltrialsguru.com. But chances are, if you had this question, other people have it too. Thank you for watching. I want to give a quick shout out to our Clinical Trial Guru producers. These are people who have their own page on the clinicaltrialsguru.com. It costs only $99 a year, but they make the show possible. It's Sarah Elizabeth Siegler, Resolve Research Solutions, PTNR in the Netherlands, Accurate Clinical Trials, Heart Clinical Trials, and Patrick Stone, author of the Bubblegum Badge. Thank you, and if you want to be a Clinical Trials Guru producer and get your own page and get tons of exposure back to your site, to your company, to your brand, go to theclinicaltrialsguru.com, click register. It costs $99 for the whole year. That's less than some people spend in Starbucks in an entire month. Check it out, Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Thank you.